It is an excellent day. And as you know, at this time of the year, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. So in today's episode, you don't have to cook this just for Thanksgiving. You can cook it for Christmas or whatever holiday or special event you have. I am going to cook for you my spicy glazed ham. Okay, so stay tuned. It's gonna be delicious. Grab your friend, your partner, your spouse, your children, your grandma, your grandpa, and aunts and uncles, and come on, let's sit around and let's gather together and let's cook. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, my people, this is what you will need today. You will need your Smithfield spiral ham, hickory smoked, naturally hickory smoked. Okay, along with my hickory smoked ham, spiral ham, I have these ingredients. Now, with my spicy sugary ham, I am going to put choppy garlic, basil, oregano, rosemary, dill, cilantro, Seitan Goya, the red packet. Of course, I have my sugar, which is this right here. Then I have my citrus, which is grapefruit, lemon, oranges. I also have butter, pure Irish butter, coconut oil. For my spices, I have cinnamon, Mrs. Dash, onion and herb, seasoning blend, nutmeg, allspice, cloves, ginger, and cayenne pepper. Okay, let's get started. See my little lion back there, he's so cute. I'm a Leo. Okay, with every Smithfield spiral ham, there is a packet back here. Now this is their signature glaze. And this is the packet that it comes in. And I got a great savings on this at my local food line. I'm going to show you, what is it? Okay, it's just an 8-pound ham for $24.08. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wrapping off and I'm going to wash it. I'm going to rinse water over it, just some cool water. I really don't need to put any salt on it because I'm sure they already cured it because it's been smoked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it under the water and I'm going to rinse it off. I'm going to wash it off. And then I am going to put it in my roaster. And I'm going to show you what kind of roaster you will need. Okay, here's the roasting pan you will need. This is the roasting pan I have. Or you can also use an aluminum roaster. You can use one of these. You don't have to necessarily use one of these with the rack. But if you want to do something that's disposable, do it in here. And if you're doing luncheons or banquets, or you're feeding people, you're feeding the masses, maybe you're doing some work with feeding the hungry or feeding the homeless or feeding anyone, your family, cousins, uncles, aunts, all of the whole gang full of people. This is the way to go, or this is the way to go. But I would prefer this way if I'm doing a gathering for like 200 people. I would do this. Okay? Okay, after you take off the foil wrapper, this is what it's packaged in. It's packaged in plastic. And it does have some juices in there to keep it nice and moist. Some pork flavoring and preservative to keep it, you know, good and fresh. So I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to rinse it with water. Okay, this is what the spiral cut looks like. See, there's little slices. There's little slices. Okay, there's little slices. Okay, and I'm going to put this in the pan. Okay, in my roaster, I am going to add 4 cups of water. Okay, and at the bottom, I'm going to add my citrus fruit, which is my oranges, 3 pieces of lemon, and 1 large grapefruit. Okay, just arrange it any way you choose. Just make sure you get some oranges underneath the ham and some grapefruit. Spread it out so it'll sit flat. Some oranges around. There you go. I'm gonna make sure we get enough flavoring. And this will look so good. This is my lemon. Putting that in there. Alright, that's how it looks. Have it spread out. Make sure you take the little tags off your fruit. You want to make a great presentation. You want to make a great presentation, okay? So I'm going to place the ham on top of the fruit. Okay, this is how it looks. It's on top of the fruit, the citrus fruit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my herbs, my aromatics to the bottom of the pan. And I will show you afterwards. Okay, there's my oregano. I have a big bunch of rosemary. I'm going to add about that much. 2 sprigs of that. I'm going to add my dill. I have a whole lot here. Okay, there's my dill. There's my dill. Okay, next I have my cilantro. I'm going to add that. Add that. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some Sazon flavoring to the water. Just 1 packet to the water. Okay, this is my Sazon packet, Sazon Goya. This is the packet. I'm going to add it to my measuring cup. That's my Sazon. And I'm going to add another cup of water to this. Okay, to this I'm going to add my basil. I'm going to add that much of basil. Okay, now I have my chunky garlic, and I'm going to add about that much of garlic. Now, stir it. Now the Sazon already has garlic in it, but I just want to add just a little bit of fresh chopped garlic. All incorporated. Okay. I'm going to add that to the pan. Pour that in. All that in the pan. Okay. So I'm going to add another cup of water. I'm going to add one more cup of water. So sit tight. Okay, here's one more cup of water. So in all, that's 6 cups of water. 6 cups of water. And I'm going to scoop the rest of that goodness into the bottom of the pan. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some coconut oil. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm going to add about that much to this side of the pan. Put that in there. And about that much to the other side. Scoop it in there. There we go. That's just for some added flavor. Okay. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to sprinkle just a little bit of seasoning on top. What I usually do to give it some added flavor is sprinkle a little cinnamon on top, just a little bit, because I don't want it to burn. So I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit of cinnamon on top. Okay. So as that's cooking, the cinnamon will get deep down inside of the ham. And what I am also going to do, since this is a festive time, I'm going to put just a little bit of ginger on top. This is ginger. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pop this in the oven. The oven is at 370 Fahrenheit. I'm going to cook it for 2 hours. 2 hours. About 2.5 hours. So when it reaches 2 hours, I'm going to take it out, make my glaze, spread my glaze on my ham, and then I put it back in the oven. And I'm going to show you how long I'm going to put it back in the oven so the glaze can set. Be right back. Okay, she's in the oven, and I'm going to cook this for 2 hours. Now, I'm going to cook it 1 hour on the bottom. Facing down, it's going to cook 1 hour. Then I'm going to turn it to its side. The bottom part of this piece of ham, I'm going to put at the bottom of the pan, and then the top part is going to stick upwards. So it's going to be laying face up. Okay, and I'm going to cook it for another hour. So altogether it's going to be 2 hours, okay? Be right back. Oh my God, if you could just smell the aroma. Woo! It smells so good. Oh, this reminds me of all the Christmases and the Thanksgivings and the Easters. Oh, Easter season. You know, with family. This also reminds me of Easter time with my mommy, and she gathered everyone she can think of to the table and say, come on, let's eat. So this is a salute to you, Mommy. I miss you. Okay? And I love you. Alright? We're gonna be right back. Oh my God. You just sit tight. How you doing today? Look at you. Ooh, you go. Sucker, sucker, sucker. Hey kids. How you doing? Look at that. Alright. Get in that kitchen and cook with Mama and Daddy. Grandpa, your uncles, your cousins. Get in that kitchen and cook. Okay? Be right back. Okay, right here I have Smithfield Signature Ham Glaze. And I'm going to tweak this a little bit. I give them their props. They got a good glaze. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my scientific magic to it. I love my science. So I'm going to add my spices to my measuring cup. And then I'm going to add the glaze. And then I'm going to add the sugar. Oh my God. Okay, I have my Mrs. Dash. Ta-ta-ta. And I'm going to pour just a little bit in there. Not much. Now I have my allspice. I'm going to put that much. Now I have my cloves. I'm going to put that much. Now I have my nutmeg. I'll put that much. Now I have my cinnamon. I'm going to put that much. And I have my ginger. That much. That much ginger. And last but not least, I have my cayenne pepper to give it a kick. That much. And I'm going to pour my sugar inside my measuring cup. And I'm going to stir this. And I will show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks all mixed in together. Now I'm going to add the ham glaze, the signature ham glaze to this. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, this is what my spicy glaze looks like. I mixed it all together. It's all incorporated. Okay, next I'm going to show you what I'm going to put into this to make it nice and gooey. This is what I'm going to add to my glaze. Butter. Pure Irish butter. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, as you can see, it's in my glaze. Now, instead of me warming this up on a stove top, I'm going to put this in the microwave for about a good 60 seconds. So, it's a minute. So, instead of me cleaning a concoction out of my pan and messing up my pan, because this is going to turn into a nice caramel, like a nice syrup. So it's going to be a good glaze. So sit tight. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now this is what it looks like. I warmed it up for a minute. And as you can see, it's much more loose than before. And my butter is still melting away. So what I'm going to show you is my secret ingredient that I'm going to add to this. This is my secret ingredient. My showstopper, brown sugar. I'm going to add some brown sugar. I want some brown sugar to my mix. I'll add me some brown sugar, baby. Make sure I get it in there. What about that much? Get in there, get in there. Get in there. Get in there, get in there. Now brown sugar has molasses in it. And man, when you put molasses on some ham, you talking about some good eating. Oh Lord, 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 Lord. Oh Lord. Ooh. Call them, girl, call them. Oh Lord, jeez. Okay, here we go. We gonna stick this in there for 2 minutes. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. That's gonna be delicious on that ham. You just sit tight. My family goes crazy over this ham. Ooh. Ooh. Good Lord Jesus. Look at that. Ooh. 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 Look at that. Here's my glaze. Look at that. Oh. Wow. That's gonna go on top of that ham. Woo! Good, 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 good. This is gonna be yummy. Sit tight. Sit tight. Okay, as you can see, I took it off the rack. I took my citrus fruit off of the rack, put it in the bottom of the pan. I turned it on its side. Down here is the bottom part of that leg. This is the top part. The rounded part is the top. Just look at your leg, and you will see what's the top part, what's the bottom part. Here's the bone. That's that bone right there, the handle. Now, as you can see, this is a little too pink for me. I want it to be like a darker tone. I want it to be a darker tone. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in the oven. 370 degrees. 370 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put it on for. Okay, and then I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to put this glaze on top of it. And I'm going to let it set. For the length of time, I'm going to put it in the oven for that to set. And then when it comes out, it will look so delicious. It will smell delicious. It will taste delicious. Get a look at that ham. Oh, that spiral cut ham with the citrus. Look deep down in there, all that juice. Ooh, look at all that juice. Now that, you talking about some flavor. That has a lot of flavor in there. And you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some of this flavor at the bottom. And I'm going to baste it on top. Baste it. Ooh. Oh, we showing off right now. Go on, girl. We're going to baste it. Now we're going to put this in the oven for another hour. Alright, be right back. Okay, what am I going to fix with this ham? I have some collard greens with some mixed greens. And I have some Kraft macaroni and cheese. Deluxe original cheddar. As you can see. You can see that, darling. Okay. I'm not going all out right now, but if this was Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter, I would have the fresh collard greens, and I will make this from scratch. But I'm going to tweak it a little bit, and you will see the end result. This is what the mixed greens looks like. Alright, I'm going to put it in a pan and show you. This is my collard greens and mixed greens mixed together. Alright. And I'm going to simmer this for about a good 30 minutes. Make sure it gets all melded together. Flavor. This is my water. It is boiling. It's starting to boil. I'm going to add my noodles for my macaroni and cheese. As you can see, I have 47 minutes left to bake on my ham. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it up to 370 up to 400. And I'm going to cook it for 27 minutes on 400. Okay, I added some seasoning salt to my water to bring it to a faster boil. And when this comes to a complete boil, I will add my pasta. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. I had to add 4 more cups of water when I turned it up to 400 degrees. And that's how dark it looks. I'll be right back. Okay, my collard greens are nice and warm. Now I have my macaroni in my pan. And this bowl I have my eggs, my milk, my cheese. Alright, in another video I'll show you how my father showed me how to make it from scratch, how he does it. But this is the Velveeta. This is my Velveeta recipe. What I use and that. So I'm going to mix it up. In another video, I will show you my recipe that's been handed down to me by my father. Alright, that's all mixed in together. That's good. That looks good. That's going to have a Velveeta taste to it. And what I'm going to do now is add my cheese. I'm going to add my cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. Of cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my signature staple of black pepper on the top. And in my video for the macaroni and cheese, I will show you what else I add to give it a little kick. Okay, and I'm going to put this in the oven and I'm going to bake this for 1 hour. Okay, this is what my glaze looks like after it has cooled down some. What you want to do is allow this to cool down like I have and see it thicken back up. That's my little trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this spoon out and I'm going to show you how I baste my ham. Okay. Whew. God is really blessing me. I had to sneeze. So I'm going to drizzle this all over the ham. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is going all over the ham. Deliciousness. It's going to go in every little slice. Ooh, look at that. And I always make sure I get some on the first piece. So whoever takes they fight over the first piece. They were like, I want to taste it. My family fights over the first piece. Okay, do I have any more? Okay, yeah, I do. Now I want to make sure I always say something for the first piece. That's my presentation. All right, make sure I get all of it out of there. Ooh-wee. Now this is gonna be delicious. It's like a caramel on top of a ham. Okay, that's it. Put that over there. And I'm gonna pop this right back in the oven. I turned my fire back down to 370. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in the oven, 370, and I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes until all this deliciousness sets into the ham. Look at all that glaze. Look at the glaze. Oh, that is going to be so delicious. You should try this. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. Even those people who don't eat ham, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, oh my God. Sit tight. There's more to come. Hey, there's my macaroni and cheese and it's bubbling. Bubbling delicious. Deliciousness. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's do this in slow motion. Wow. Look at that glaze. Spicy glaze. Hey, we're gonna go around it. Let's see. This deliciousness. Ooh. Look at the slices. And as you can see, the glaze crystallized like a little, it's like almost like a candy texture. And when you bite into it after it rests for a good 10 to 15 minutes, you want to then get cut into it. But my family, I have to make them wait. Wait till I cool down. And when you dig in, it will be so delicious. Look at this. You see how crispy the edges are? But it's not too hard. It's not even hard at all. It's just, it's succulent. It's not hard at all, see? It's not, the edges is crispy, just a little. See, this is just a little crispy. And it has a nice texture. But in here, it's a nice meat, succulent meat. And when you bite into it, oh, see? When you bite into it, I'm gonna give you another slice. You bite into it. Oh, you bite into it. See, those are all the different layers of that sweet, succulent, spicy ham. This is not hard. It is very soft to the touch. But it's a nice little firmness on the edge. So when you bite into it, you get all the flavors and they meld together. And you get the crispiness at the edges with the sweet and the citrus flavor. Look at all that citrus flavor in the bottom. That is so decadent. Decadent. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I love it. Okay, I took my macaroni and cheese out. I had to. Oh, my oven gets so hot. It gets so hot. Oh my God, it gets so hot. I had to cook it in half the time. I cooked it for 30 minutes. But those of you who want a darker crust, see, it's dark around the edges. But I don't want any burnt macaroni and cheese at the bottom. So I took mine out just a little early. And I'm going to let that set up. And then I'm going to dip into it and plate. I'm going to plate our signature dish today. And you will love it. Woo! Woo-wee. It's going to be good. Okay. There's my macaroni and cheese. Doesn't it look good? Oh, that's cheesy. With my collard greens. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some ham. And I'm going to fix this plate for my husband. Because he has been waiting ever so patiently. And I know he is hungry. Put that on. Now, ladies, I know how to feed that man. I'm giving him this piece that's been in the juices. Got all that citrus taste to it. And I'm going to put that on top. Ooh, he's going to love this. Sit tight. Okay.